My name is Ronica Dela Cruz, aka Blazeberry, aka Ronica Rose, hence the love of roses on my wall and just everywhere. I am in the practice of quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT. Now that's also known as past life regression. Before these terms actually scare you off, it's something natural, and I want to be able to share with the world more of what this is about. And a couple years ago, I decided to go on my own spiritual journey, and with that, I have, my own beliefs. I believe in, most of the stuff I was taught in church, but they don't discuss energy, which I believe we all are. We are all forms of energy. Thought is energy, emotions are energy. We go through different stages of hypnosis throughout our day, whether you realize it or not. One of the stages of hypnosis that we go through is the beta stage, the wide awake stage. We're functioning, we gotta get our kids ready for school, we have to work, right? That's the beta stage. Another stage of hypnosis that we go through is the alpha stage, which is a very light level of trance. And you may notice it when you're on autopilot and you're driving or you're riding with somebody and you're just there in the moment, and then on the way back you're like, I don't remember passing that restaurant, or that car wasn't there on the way, was it? Like you snap back into it and it's like, okay, I don't remember that, but it's been there. That's a light level of trance, of hypnosis. That's the alpha stage. I'm gonna pass the next stage and go back to it, but the last level of hypnosis that we go through during the day or night is called the delta stage. The delta stage is when we're asleep. So the stage before that is called the theta stage. Think of theta as a theater. You're watching something. This is the deepest level of trance. So this is the part of the mind that people like me who study quantum healing hypnosis technique, this is the part of the brain, the mind that we work in. This is the imaginative state. So I became interested in this about a year ago. All my life, I've always wanted to be like something different, like a healer. I've always been interested in health and wellness and healing. So I went to school and became a master certified health coach. I'm also a natural health consultant. And then now recently I went to school and graduated from quantum healing hypnosis technique. So now I'm putting into practice doing these past life regressions or these QHHT techniques on different subjects. I find this very important because you can go to a doctor and they can run all sorts of tests on you. You're paying for doctor's visits, paying for medication. However, they may not be able to find the root of your problem. And what I do is so interesting because your soul, your higher self, your subconscious mind, the Christ mind, it's such a powerful force that has the answers to everything, the answers to your past life, whether you believe in that or not. After we have a session, or you'll believe it. Your subconscious mind has the answers to everything. It is your oversoul. It is your higher self. And this is the part of the mind that I tap into. And it's not like you're hooked up to wires or anything. You're laying there comfortably on a bed. Pretty much during the session, I'm getting you to describe different pictures. For instance, one of the questions I'll ask you to spark your senses and get your imagination going. Can you see a purple pig with black dots? You're visioning this in your mind. That's the active part of the mind that I get to work. And so by doing that, you're able to activate your subconscious mind. This is the part of the mind where we see numbers and symbols and, different visions. This is like your dream state. You're not completely asleep. You're like right there, right there. It's like when my clients wake up I ask them how they feel. Do you remember anything? And they're like, it's like a vivid dream. I remember bits and pieces. I wasn't asleep, but it was like such an imaginative part of my mind. And that's what it is. And so these sessions are recorded. Now, it can take a couple hours depending on if, I know you personally, I'll do a questionnaire to kind of get to know you better, to kind of get your background, but your body is designed to rebuild and replace and heal itself. Hundreds of years ago, medicines didn't exist. Well, we didn't just start existing hundreds of years ago. We've been here for probably hundreds and thousands of years, and just now we're getting to medication and tests and stuff, and your subconscious knows how to heal. So why is this beneficial? Because our bodies know how to heal itself, and your body will respond to you. You can heal yourself. You have to know how to tap into that mindset. That's why they say that meditation is extremely helpful. And then there are people like me who help guide your subconscious, who help your body to heal itself, whose bodies need instructions, and here I am to give you that instruction. So on Dolores Cannon, she's published so many books describing her experiences of going into thousands of her clients' minds in different parts of the world, some who speak English, some who don't. And they've all described the same type of higher self, past lives. She's even had subjects who would come in there in wheelchairs and haven't been able to walk, and she would ask the subconscious mind, could you do a body scan on Jane Doe? While Dolores Cannon has this on record, she can literally hear bones cracking, and the client would get up and walk after that session. So that's how amazing our bodies are and how they can heal themselves. And we work with such a powerful source, a powerful energy that, sometimes I'll notice the lights flicker. It was actually kind of scary at first, but it's really intriguing to know that us humans have such a higher purpose. There have been instances where subjects would explain why they have a scar, like a birthmark, like where did this birthmark come from? It has a meaning. And it did, because the client's subconscious mind took them to a past life where the person actually got, shot with a bow and arrow in their arm, and now in this life it's a birthmark. So marks that you come into this life with, it's because something happened in a past life. Another example is one of her subjects or clients wanted to know why she could not have children with her previous relationships, with her current relationship. And when she was able to tap into that subject's subconscious mind, the subconscious mind mentioned that in her past life, she died trying to give childbirth because they didn't have the medical practices that we have now, and this was hundreds of years ago. Excuse me. But they died trying to give birth. And so now in this life, her subconscious mind is trying to protect her body. Because we are all energy, her subconscious mind is still thinking this is, the same vessel, the same body from the past life, but this is a new life. She's been born into this body, but still has that same subconscious mind. And it goes so much deeper than that. For women who can't have children, you can have one of these sessions done, tap into your subconscious mind and find out why, or find out why I have back pain. So that's a little bit about quantum healing hypnosis technique. It's not something that's new. In fact, Dolores Cannon, she was doing these sessions before the word hypnosis even was familiarized or termed. This is something where you would need to be alone, no disturbances. It is something very private. It's like a diary. So that's just an example of how this quantum healing hypnosis technique or past life regression can help you. There is more information on YouTube, or if you Google it, the subconscious knows the answers to everything. And if you have questions about why you struggle to lose weight, or why you have a nervous eating habit, or always biting your nails. Why? If you want to know the question about why, or who was I in my past life, or what am I meant to do with my life now? Am I on the right path? Now, there are some instances where your subconscious mind is not ready to reveal that information to you yet. But if you're wanting to know if the person that you're with is your soulmate, or if you guys had a past life together, that's something that will more than likely be answered by your subconscious. I don't know why your subconscious wouldn't want to share that information with you. One of the sessions that I had with my husband was someone who tended to a garden, and I was a flower in his garden in his past life. And my daughter mentioned when she was in her deepest level of trance, her somnambulistic state of trance, Theta state, that my husband was the flower man, and that my youngest daughter, Gianna, was a purple flower. So it's just amazing how we are all connected. And you know, you go through your day-to-day life, and our lives today have so much more meaning than what we could ever imagine. And you can explore the meaning of your mom. Why is your mom in your life? Why did you choose your mom? Or, you know, you can even connect to your loved ones. What significance does my mom have in my life now? Who was my mom in my past life? And it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and it's such a gift to be able to tap into someone's mind like that and find answers for somebody. Actually, you know, that person knows the answer, but to be able to help bring that out of them, feel free to contact me, to message me, to call me, to email me if you have those sources. I'll provide my email and, of course, my Facebook and help you discover things about you that you've always wanted to know, or about a loved one or friend or family member. And just remember that there's so much more to life than what you're going through. Anything that you're going through will have a cycle. As humans here living this day-to-day life, we all have certain cycles. And if you can look back to the past months, to the past years, to the past decades, everything happens in cycles. We all have to go through it. And we'll probably have to go through it again and again and again. But I'd be happy to answer any questions. And I look forward to helping you meet your higher self.
So good, but they hurt so bad. Where's Yuki? Come here.
Say hi, world! My name is Ryu. Whoops. My name is Ryuki.
That's why I gotta lock the door.
You smell my mic and I bro? Does it smell good? You wanna taste it? You wanna taste my mic and I crack? You want a mic and I? Say yakitoki, yakitoki. Oh, yakitoki.
Patrick the potty.
Oh, lovely.
So good.
It's the best. Purple.
So good. So sour.
Chicken. Good.
Hey, babe. Say hey.
You say hey? Okay. Whatever, babe. Whatever. Huh?
That's the real Dr. Dre right there. Chase, you wanna say hey? Come here. Say hey, Chase. Say hey. Say hey. Hi. Look at this big head.